Yay!
Hello! We're live, Tamara. We're live on LinkedIn as every Thursday now.
Yeah.
But today is not our usual show, is it, Tamara?
No, it is not our usual show. I feel like we're having so much fun today. I'm excited about this one. This is a no pressure for me. I am the one that can go on mute and let you just talk because we're talking about skincare tips for
Yeah.
marketers, right? And this is such an important part of everything that we do. And I just want to let everyone know how this came about was because last week when we were doing our live, Marette got on screen and I was just like, what is going your skin? I'm like, you're glowing. Like, what happened? Like, what are you doing? And then she started talking about her skincare routine. We continued to talk a little bit on WhatsApp, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the world needs to know this. And here's this show today. So super
Thank you so
excited
much,
about that.
Tamara. You're too kind. You're too kind. So, you might remember a couple of weeks ago, once during a clubhouse room, I was saying, well, I have to just stick with what I know. And although I do have 4 beauty stores, no one wants to hear my beauty advice, right? Because I'm not a dermatologist in the end, right? I'm a
Right.
beauty practitioner, but I'm not a skincare specialist. But obviously, if I decided in the end to open 4 stores, it means that I've been following the space for quite some time. Then I remember Tamara said, "But no, why do you think no one would care about your skincare tips? It might actually be interesting for people to know." And then you raised a very good point, Tamara, yesterday on Instagram, saying that we always have to be camera ready, right?
Right, always have to be camera ready. I mean, I feel like I spend so much time on camera now, right? It's every Thursday with you. I have another show coming up, another season of another show, right? And so it's like constantly thinking, what does my skin look like? Am I putting on makeup today? When am I taking it off? There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, right? Do I need to look natural? Do I need to look this? And then on top of that, I have really sensitive skin, so I have to really pay attention to everything, and it's like that's the work behind the scenes, you know what I mean?
And not only that, and this is a very good point. So now you said you have sensitive skin. I have combination skin. So before we start all this, we need to say something. Whatever you use will work or not work depending on your own skin,
Right.
right? So today we can give some tips. I will tell you a little bit about my routine. You will tell me about yours. But it's not advice that you go say, "Oh, Mirasa Tamara said this, and it means it will work."
Right. I'm like, yeah, I am not a dermatologist. I am a marketer. If you want advice from me, it's the marketing advice. But yeah, I can tell you what's been working for me absolutely 100%. And are you gonna try some things on
Yes, we will try some things. So,
Yeah.
as I said, so you have sensitive skin, I have combination skin. What does this mean? So, whatever I will show you works on my skin, okay?
Gotcha.
My
Mhm.
skin means combination. So, my forehead, my nose, my chin are oily, yeah? My cheeks are dry,
Mm.
yeah? And it's a textbook combination skin. It's like this. So, forehead and nose and chin, I suffer from blackheads. I need to be very careful what I use when I cleanse my skin, right? So I try to use water-based products rather than oil-based products, right? Whereas my cheeks are dry and they can get very dry. So there I need to moisturize and hydrate. My skin in general, like whole body, is more dry. And I'll tell you even something. When I was around 16, 17 years old, my skin was so dry that I was also ashamed to wear skirts, right? Because my
Mm.
legs were dry. Right? And I really didn't care. I thought, well, you can't do anything against dry skin. At that age, you don't really think that much, right? I was like, oh, my skin is drier. You can do something against dry skin. Yeah, you
Right.
can do
Right.
something. First of all, let's say, Tamara, what you eat and what you drink is super important, right?
So important. That is like,
Yeah.
I mean, and we were kind of talking a little bit about diets as well too, right?
Yep.
Drinking that water. I add chlorophyll to my water. You know what I mean? Eating right. We're both vegan. You said you're dabbling in gluten free now. I dabble every once in a while, but sometimes, I love the flour. I'm working my way back from it,
But you
but
know why? You know why? It's because of the reaction. So I did not become a vegan or vegetarian. I became a vegetarian 26 years ago. Yeah. And then I moved to vegan last year, last October. And a week ago, I even cut off gluten. It's because of the reaction. You also have to listen to your body. You have to see how your skin looks when you eat things, right? For instance, if you don't drink water at all, you
Mm,
can't expect your skin to look amazing, even if you have the most expensive skincare products, right? Let's be
right.
honest. It's as basic as that. Drink water. Don't eat a bunch of French fries with so much salt just before going to bed, and then you wake up with a puffy face. You say, "Oh, how come my eyes are so and my face is so bloated?" Right?
Right.
What you eat has an effect, right?
Right.
So you can buy so many expensive products, but if you eat and drink like crap, if you drink so much alcohol every night, then don't expect your skin to look good. So this is something I
Right.
wanted to say because a lot of people. So Akash says he eats 7 kinds of mushrooms and it makes my skin look up. Oh, I need to
Oh
do
my
these
God.
mushrooms.
What are these mushrooms? It's just mushrooms? Like, send it over. I'll eat them every day, Akash.
Very
That's
good to know. I
awesome.
had mushrooms today for lunch, so it's good to know. Very good.
Were they the right kind of mushrooms, though? Did you
I
have?
need to know, Akash. Please send us pictures, send us details of these mashed mushrooms. And
100%.
the last thing I want to say about food, something that I have been paying a lot of attention to over the past 2 or 3 weeks is water retention. So some things you can eat, like horseradish. Now I tend to snack on horseradish. It helps me because you need to water needs to work. You cannot water retention really causes skin to feel look dull, and then your face doesn't look very healthy when you have a lot of water retention. So also what you eat there is also very important.
Right.
Okay, so this was just to say we're not dermatologists. Whatever we're gonna say applies to our skin.
Right.
Food is also important, and Akash is giving us some
Oh, he's
names.
giving us the names. Awesome. Look at that.
He's giving us names, so we would need to write these down and yeah, maybe I don't know, produce a new magic product from
I'm
mushrooms.
just saying, right? Exactly. And anybody on the live with us, feel free to let us know your skincare routine, especially something's working for you, like mushrooms. Drop it in the
Exactly.
chat. We want to hear.
When I started my first boutique last year, first questions I got from a lot of people was, "What are beauty masks?" I'm not going to talk only about beauty masks at all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk about everything else except beauty masks. But I wanted to say this because a lot of people don't know what are face masks.
Right.
Now, in Korea, women apply 1 or maybe even 2 face masks a day.
Mm.
I use 1 and also sometimes 2 face masks a day. And sometimes when I say beauty mask, it's not only face masks. So these are types of face masks, just for people to get an idea. These are face masks, right? The packaging can be very fun and everything, right? And I
Right.
would open one to show you, right? Face masks, they come in so many different packages and colors, and it's like, think of having a bottle of I don't know, aloe vera, for instance, and just putting it all on your face. That's what face masks help you to do.
Mm.
It's very concentrated serum that you just apply on your face. You keep it on for 15-20 minutes, not longer, otherwise it has the opposite effects. It dries your skin. And then you can have, depending on your skin type, you would choose which face mask. I would like to start with eyes because I always have an issue with eyes, Tamara. Always, like all the computer time, the
Right.
hours spent in front of the screen. My eyes are so sensitive to computer screens. My eyes are very sensitive. Yeah, meaning I can very often my eyes I get starting tears and so on, and this then shows on my eyes. So I'm a big fan of all sorts of eye products. I will start with patches. Yeah, these are with gold. These are with gold,
Ooh,
and
I
they
have
have.
some of those. I haven't used them yet.
Yeah,
Gold.
yeah, gold. Gold. I love gold eye patches because they have a brightening effect. So even if you
Mm,
haven't slept enough, I'm a professional insomniac. Yeah, so I
gotcha.
chose these.
So you
Right?
need all the things.
I'm a professional insomniac. So these are, you see, these are the patches,
Hmm.
gold, and these also look pretty. So if you want to take some selfies for Instagram, you can put on patches. I hope I'm doing it well with the camera of the phone.
Ooh, wait, you should come all the way up. I'm gonna move. Yeah, there you go. So, okay.
Okay. I'm
I think I need
looking
my patches. Where are my
I'm
patches?
looking at the screen now. So
Okay,
sorry, my
okay.
face looks funny. Yeah, okay. So these are gold eye patches.
And so what does this do for you when you don't sleep?
Okay, so these, I would tell you, there are different types of eye patches. These are actually under eye patches. In the morning, because now it's 5 p.m., right? It's 5 p.m. In the morning, when I wake up, and I always wake up with puffy eyes, I always wake up with I'm feeling a bit tired. I like to put eye goggle masks, eye goggles.
Mm.
And these are sheet masks made from sheet. I like to put hydrogel goggle masks for eyes. They are
Wow.
very cooling. They are very cooling and very refreshing. Yeah.
Okay.
Even another advice for all masks, not only eye masks. Another advice: always put them in the fridge. Always keep your mask in the
Really?
fridge. Yes, always, always.
So you put
Because
them in before? You put them in before, or you keep them
my
in the
fridge
fridge?
has no food in it. My fridge only has masks for the week.
Okay. So you take your
Food is
mask, you put them in.
overrated, Tamara. You
Food
need
is
to
overrated.
have,
You need perfect skin.
you need perfect skin, yeah. And because there's a lot of serum in these ones, they keep falling now. The best thing is when you have eye patches is that you just let sleep a little bit, you know. So you just
Gotcha. So you put the
yeah,
eye patches in the refrigerator. So any mask that you have, you're saying
yeah.
put them in the refrigerator. Are we putting it in the freezer, or are we putting it in just
No,
the
no, no, no.
refrigerator?
In the fridge. Just keep them in the fridge. Have your bunch of masks that you want to use throughout the week. Put them in the fridge, so they have a
Okay.
cooling effect. Yeah,
Okay.
especially in the morning because we all wake up with puffy faces. We all
Right.
wake up with our faces that are a little bit bloated. And you can use a spoon, right? Do you also keep spoons in your freezer? This is very good to cool down the face
Gotcha.
and
I
to
have the
depuff.
jade roll. I have the jade roller now.
Amazing. Also
Yeah.
that in the fridge. Always keep it
Yeah.
in the fridge. Always
Yeah.
keep it
Okay.
in the
Got
fridge.
it. So I need my refrigerator. I just like no food,
No,
mass, my jade roller, and a spoon for my face. No food. Got it. You
that's
know?
not all you need, but this is a start. You see, this keeps falling because of
Yeah.
all the serum, but still, so this I should keep around 20 minutes, right? Yeah,
Okay. The
yeah,
entire
around
life,
20 minutes.
actually.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I will keep it live now. I wanted to show you something that goes totally neglected. So I've spoken about these. These are masks. These are for the whole face. But you also have masks for eyes, right? Eyes can be either under eye patches. Tamara, you still there? Tamara disappeared. So while Tamara comes back online, um, oh, Tamara disappeared. So Tamara, get back online because I wanted to say that you not only use these under eye patches, you can have goggle masks, right? And what else? Yeah, then you can have nose patches. So we spoke about blackheads. Tamara is back.
Sorry, that I'm back.
Tamara, was my you got surprised and shocked from all the you
I was
went to
just like,
stop
oh
the
my God.
fridge.
I ran away to make sure that I had no food in the fridge. So everything's in the garbage now. And I've moved the masks into the refrigerator. So I'm ready to rock and
Very
roll
good.
for
I
this.
like your reaction. Very active. That's very good. So I was saying, so different types of masks. So not only face and eyes, you also have nose. So I still suffer from a lot of blackheads. I mean, when I
Right.
was an adolescent, it's actually quite common, right? Adolescents, they suffer from acne, blackheads, but I still do. So once a week, at least once a week, I do use nose patches, and also the same patches I use for my chin and for my forehead to,
Okay.
to remove the blackheads and to have them very, very
So
clean.
are those the gold patches, or are you using something like a charcoal patch? Because
Yes,
how
so
does
the charcoal patches are amazing.
okay.
As a matter of fact, have you ever tried? I'm happy you mentioned charcoal. Have you ever tried a charcoal bubble mask?
I have not. I have a charcoal
Oh,
peel,
so
a
they
bubble
are,
mask. Like
I love them. Amazing. These charcoal bubble masks, so these are face masks, and then you start getting bubbles all on your face. It looks scary. Don't ever send anyone a selfie with that mask on.
I'm doing it.
Because you really look so scary, but the afterwards. So I have a bubble mask that I like to use every 3 weeks or so
Okay.
because it really cleans. in depth. So at the end, really, your skin is like super clean. It's super clean. But you don't need to use it more than every 3 weeks, I would say. Yeah, because these
Oh,
are tend to be quite strong. Yeah,
so
especially
I'm
if
taking
you're.
notes here. So quick
Yeah.
question for you. So let's talk about how often then. So are you using,
Mm.
so you're saying the bubble mask, the charcoal mask, you use that once every 3 weeks. You're doing
Yes, for the
one
face.
mask for the face.
For
You're
the
doing one
nose,
mhm,
once a week at least, because
once
my
a week.
nose
Okay.
gets blackheads quite quickly.
Okay.
Every other week, I would also use the charcoal patches for my forehead and my chin
Okay.
to
Okay.
clean. Every day, I have a face mask on. Every day, but not always the same.
Okay.
Sometimes they're hydrating. It's very hyaluronic acid. You might have heard of
Hmm.
it. Amazing, amazing. That at least 3 times a week you should
I
have.
have it on right now.
It's
Yes,
amazing,
it
amazing.
is really good. Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely is good.
For my specific skin, that's why I don't want to generalize, but for me, the combination aloe vera and hyaluronic acid is amazing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Masked with these two ingredients together, okay, I need to start taking up because I start feeling it. As soon as it starts feeling that it's drying a little bit,
Hmm.
it's your body telling you, your face telling you, remove the mask. So you really need
Got
to
it.
listen to your skin. Huh?
Okay.
When so what I wanted to say, every day a face mask, but so vitamin C is something that I adore. I adore vitamin C. It's the effect is brightening, and as a matter of fact, I use this serum, which is a serum that is for men. It's meant for men. Yeah,
Mm.
it's meant
So
for men.
what is the name of that serum, and how are you using a vitamin C serum for men?
Well, why not? It's very, very unisex. So shout out to
Ah,
Gentilon, a partner of mine, and it's really it's very unisex, and
okay.
I like it because um, I only have one issue with several beauty products: the scent. Sometimes
Mm,
there's a strong perfume which I hate. I suffer from
gotcha.
sinus pain and I hate perfume. Yeah. So when the mask, and you can even tell if a mask is cheap or good quality. If the perfume is strong, it's a cheap mask.
Got it. Okay, so good to know. So if the perfume is strong, cheap mask, you want to use so vitamin C. So talk about what does vitamin C do for your skin? Because you hear
It
things like,
brightens your skin. It's really bright. It
mm,
gives you that special glow. It nourishes your skin, but it also gives you a very nice glow. It brightens your skin. For me, the combination aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C, those three together, for me, for my skin, are a blessing. Yeah,
gotcha,
and they just work very well. Also, Tamara, it takes time to know what works well with your skin.
100%.
If you try a face mask once, you say, it didn't work well, you try different things. Keep on trying because there is a face mask for every face type, right? And there are beauty products where you just need to keep trying, yeah? And you will notice when something works or doesn't work. If you have any type of irritation, stop using the product immediately. I remember once
Ah,
I tried a face mask. It wasn't bothering me while I was wearing it. I kept it for the 15 minutes, as usually 15 minutes. Yeah. I took it off. Oh my God. Oh my God, Tamara.
what
My
happened?
skin, it looked like I had some kind of skin disease or something, right? It
Wow.
was red in a way that looked like a disease, not red just like sun. I was like, what happened here?
You're like WTF.
Yeah, seriously. I was, oh my God. It felt like I would never get my skin back again. And then I had to cool it down, and I was really scared because I'd never had any of this reaction. My skin is not sensitive. Yeah.
Right.
So so that was one experience, one bad experience. Doesn't mean that all the others are bad, but you just need to stop using. Yeah, don't give a mask a second chance if you got an irritation, right? A bad
Right.
reaction.
I think that's a great bit of advice too, right? Because I think
Yeah.
sometimes with skin, the idea is for your skin to look and be hydrated, but sometimes we think that we want our skin to be a little bit drier to get that sheen off. And sometimes really drying out your skin is where you find that irritation. But I think it's such good advice. Don't
No, no,
just if something's
absolutely.
not working for you, don't
Don't,
use it, right?
don't use
Don't do it.
don't use it. So when it comes to eyes, I have so many products. Yeah, and
Oh my
the reason
God.
why
The
I
eyes
have,
have it.
so I have retinol,
Yep.
I have the caffeine, which is almost done. Finished. I have, well, this is this has everything. Yeah, this is has caffeine and hyaluronic acid. It's not written on here. I'm just trying to remember all these ingredients. Can't remember all of them, but caffeine and hyaluronic acid were here. And then this one I love, I love from
What one?
her.
Which is okay. Gotcha. So talk about the
Yep.
impact of caffeine, right? Because I
Yes.
drink a lot of caffeine, but caffeine.
Caffeine is the go-to ingredient if you want to depuff.
Mm.
You want to depuff. That's why a lot of people use it for the under eye area, because we wake up. Now I have shown you two these tubes, right? One is retinol and one is caffeine, right? Both are for eyes. The caffeine one is to depuff, right?
Okay.
The retinol one is for, you have some fine lines, the crowd fees, as I call them, right? You have some lines that you want to maybe reduce. Retinol is amazing for that. But please, Tamara, please be very careful when you use retinol. It's a very dangerous ingredient.
Right.
You never want to use retinol during the day, because retinol and sun,
Don't go
I
together.
had to learn it the bad way. I used to overdo it with retinol, and yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Retinol, only use it twice a week. Please don't use it any more than that, and only before going to bed. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah.
That's
That's a part of my skincare routine as well, and I definitely do that at night. I add a little bit, just a thin layer and I use it actually on my entire face,
okay.
not just my eyes, but yeah, definitely only at night. And in all this facial care, we didn't talk about sunscreen. What are your thoughts on sunscreen? Are you using sunscreen?
Sunscreen is a must.
Yeah.
Sunscreen is a must. To be very honest, I'm not a fan of the factor 50. Some people say I'm not a fan of factor 50 because I like to get a little bit of color. I like the sun and I like to be tanned. Yeah. But you always need sunscreen. You also need sunscreen when the sun is not out.
Right.
The sun's effect is so strong. It has nothing to do with whether or not you see the sun.
Or not, right? Yeah. Sunscreen
It's
is something that you put on every day.
every day. Yes.
Yeah. I found this new sunscreen that I really love. Naomi Osaka, the tennis player, created it's actually my skin color. So it's a great sunscreen. I love it. I just add it in a little bit at the end with my moisturizer and just
Cool.
kind of seal the deal with it especially during the day. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's the last step of the routine, right?
Yes.
So it's the very last one. Yeah.
Right.
I don't put makeup on.
Ever?
Never. No. I never put makeup on.
This is perfection. Oh my God. This perfection is no makeup.
I never put. I don't even possess makeup, foundation, or anything. I don't. The only thing I put is some eyeshadow, mascara. That's it. That's
Right.
it. I don't put any makeup on because, as I said, with my combination skin. First of all, I like the look of imperfect skin.
Right.
Maybe it's just me. I really like my skin is not perfect. It's difficult to see in camera, but I have lots of spots. It's not, but I like it. Yeah.
Right.
I don't like the look of perfect skin with foundation and so on. It's a personal taste.
Perfect. Gotcha.
Can I give you advice for when you want to be camera ready without any makeup at all? I don't have it now.
Tell us.
Very simple. And I urge everyone, it's not cheap, but it's also not very expensive. Get your eyelashes lifted and get your eyebrows lifted.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's go. Get your
Once you, so I use an eyebrow gel for also for men, and it's fun. It's all from the same brand, so it's like I'm not promoting, but I'm a big fan of
you know,
Gentile.
drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments later on. Let us know what because we want all these products that you're talking about. We want to know exactly what they are.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, I will share. Now, if you want to be camera ready without any makeup or not even eyeshadow, not even nothing at all, then if you get your eyelashes lifted and your eyebrows lifted and maybe also your eyelashes tinted, you really don't need anything.
Mm.
Eyelash lifting is what it's like a perm that lifts your eyelashes, and it's as if you had it's even mascara cannot achieve that effect. You know, your eyelashes are lifted so they look very long, yeah,
Ah,
and it just opens your eyes. You know, it looks very very nice. And I'm a big fan of eyebrows. I like thick eyebrows and I like strong eyebrows. When you get them lifted, so that's why I always, even like 10 times a day, I'm brushing. I have this, it's amazing. I like brushing my eyebrow.
hilarious! I love it.
But even if I'm at home and I'm not seeing anyone, I go to the bathroom and I start, brushing my eyebrow.
You're like, let me check my eyebrows. That's good. So eyebrow lifting and eyelash lifting. So
Yes.
even because
Yes.
now I don't have long eyelashes, so every once in a while I'll get eyelashes,
Yeah.
you know, the individual ones put in. Those drive me crazy because when they start falling out, they look insane.
Don't
So
don't do extensions. I
okay.
hated extensions. They ruined my lashes in a way which I was literally, I was crying. I had tears when I noticed how bad they were for my eyelashes. Lifting is something that you would get retouched every 4 weeks, not
Mhm.
less, because you don't even need. Uh, and then it just the effect is very very beautiful. That you will not even need mascara. You can add mascara if you.
Wow. So even for someone with because I don't really have long eyelashes, so for
They
someone with
will be super long then, super long. Try them, and I always say something. As soon as your eyes look good, yeah,
right.
you don't need anything else.
Yeah,
That's
you're
already
right.
that as an effect is very attractive, right? When you have beautiful eyes, your lashes are, your eyebrows are in shape, and eyebrow lifting means that they are also lifted, so they become so much thicker, and they give a very nice intensity to your look, right?
Right. Right. Look at
And
you with all the beauty secrets. I'm going to check
no,
it.
really, it works. It works a lot, and it's you just notice it, and everyone knows. I remember once I went for my hair. I went to the hair salon, and the hairstylist, when she gave me, she was, "Oh wow!" I was like, "What happened?" She said, "Your eyebrows, yeah." So it has,
Right.
people do notice it, and the
Yeah.
effect is
No, it
really.
looks, it really does look really great, right? So in my mind, I see your eyebrows like that, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, wow, she just has really long
But they're not. This was a while ago that I did them. For now,
hair.
they're not that good.
Right.
But because I keep brushing them all the time like crazy, you know?
Obsessive brushing is when they're
Yes,
not lifted, obsessive
brushing.
brushing. Got it.
Brushing is important, and then I fix them with gel.
Got you. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have another question for you about the skincare. What about these laugh lines? Anything I see there are masks for laugh lines. Are there things that you can utilize in order to, maybe tone them down a little bit? Because sometimes, I feel like they're so pronounced, and I'm like, oh my god, what's
Yeah.
happening here?
So yeah, in my store, I actually do have lip masks come in. There are also here masks for these. You mean these lines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There are also masks for these lines. Just put them like this. There are masks for. I have two types of masks in my boutique that are just for these lines. Yes, but even more important than that, since you mentioned this, is a very good point. Face massage.
Ooh, the
How many
face.
times a day do you massage your face, Tamara?
When I do this to think to myself, if I could just get, I'm like, I just need this stuff pulled back right here.
No,
Actually,
no.
my friends get tired of me. I'm like, just right here,
You can use a stone, brush
okay.
of stone, or the roller. The
The
roller also, you know, you always have to use it from here to here,
hair, right? So
and
you should,
then here to here,
right.
and then the smaller side just here,
Gotcha.
and then the forehead I prefer to do like this. I
Right.
see that for me it works better like this,
Got
but never from outside.
never right because you have to kind of maintain that,
Yeah.
right? Maintain.
And something I like to do is to tap
Okay.
because of the water retention. Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
that works a lot, and it's also relaxing. You know, sometimes I do it when I'm like on an escalator or something. I'm bored and I start doing like this, and people start looking at me.
Right.
I don't like to waste time, you know. So
Yeah, you're like, let me get my facial, let me get my facial in the meantime. So
yeah.
also, what about your ear and your neck, right? So we spend a lot of time focused on our face
Neck
and all that good
also.
stuff.
There are neck is so whenever you have a face mask on, there's always extra serum, right? Always extra serum. Please do massage it in your neck, rub it here, yeah, so that also your neck gets the benefits of the face mask, yeah. In my boutique, I also have neck masks, so there are specific masks because the skin is thinner, is so much thinner than the
Right.
face skin, right? And it ages quicker than the
Right.
face.
Got
The neck is where you see the true age you see in the neck. So I'm about to turn 43. You can see it in my neck. Yeah. So
Gotcha. I'm about to
the
turn
neck.
25. You can see it in my neck.
I'll pretend I believe you, Tamara.
Do you see my age in my neck? How old am I?
But before all this, Tamara, something important that goes neglected, and I don't know why it goes neglected. I don't know why it goes neglected. Lips.
Oh, right. So, okay, so lips. Let me tell you, I obsessively put on, I'm always with the lip balm, something, always obsessively. Like that is the one thing I
Yes.
can see. I probably do that like 14 times a day, where it's just like,
Very good. Very good.
yeah.
But there is more that you can do for your lips.
Okay, talk to me
You
about
have
it.
to start with, I hope I get this right, doing this here rather
I
than in
need
the
to do it
bathroom.
myself, please. So I can do the good duck lip.
This is as a lip scrub. You first have to scrub your, not very often. Once a week is enough.
Okay,
Once
so like a lip scrub, like a facial scrub. There's a lip
So
scrub.
here you go. There's some, let's see if you can see it. So this is with honey and milk.
Okay.
Scrub. And you scrub it.
That's not vegan.
And you scrub it on your lips.
Okay.
Hmm?
So why would we scrub our lips? Like what is to kind of get rid of the dead skin?
Yes, to get rid of the dead skin, and exactly like when you scrub your face, you need to get rid of the dead skin, of the dirty skin, the skin that would anyway go away at some point, but you don't want to wait till it looks bad, right?
Okay.
And then you need to, I'm using micellar water for this one. You need to then remove it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't scrub for too long because lips are sensitive. Huh? So
Okay.
just for a few seconds. I just do for a few seconds and then I remove it. This is step one. You will also see, I don't know if you like to wear lipstick. I only wear lipstick sometimes when I have like live streams or video calls.
Yeah.
And if I look very sleepy, at least lipstick. Otherwise, I usually don't. But you will see that after scrubbing, the lipstick is smoother, right? The application
Gotcha.
is so much easier. You mentioned lip balms. Lip balms are amazing. Very, very good that you use lip balm several times a day because you have to. Even better if it has SPF, right? So it protects you also from the sun. This is very important.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of oil.
The Rosebud Slab is the one that I use. Ooh,
I'm a big fan of oil, lip oils. I love lip oils, yeah. This one is about to finish, you can even tell. So this one is a seed, different seeds.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love lip oils because it makes also, unlike lip balms, lip oils plump a little bit the lips, right? It has a nicer effect, yeah. So once you put the lip oil or lip balm, both are good. You then put on lip mask. And I have so many lip masks. I like this one because I like, as I said, there are different types of masks. Masks can be made of sheet, different types of sheet, or hydrogel masks, or aluminum foil masks. Yeah, I like hydrogel lip masks, and this one actually leaves like a rose pink effect. So I won't be able to talk when I put it on. I'll just put it on
Okay.
for a bit.
But I love it. Oh, this is awesome. This is so good. It's such great. Ooh. Okay. So this helps to keep it moisturized. Are you washing it after it's done, or are you just got you? So even with the facial mask, you keep the stuff on. There's no washing after it's done. So this stuff stays on. Gotcha. And same here. And then you could. Okay. And are you leaving this on for what, 5, 10 minutes?
You should leave for
15 minutes. Okay. You should leave for 15 minutes. Okay, so this is awesome. Such good stuff.
I will carry on later. I'll keep it for later to finish it.
Please.
But
Yeah, don't waste it.
it's the whole routine: scrub, oil, lip mask once a week is enough. You don't need
Yeah.
to do it. Yeah. If you have a special occasion, then just put a lip mask before you put on your lipstick and so on. It's some of them they plump the skin. They make the skin a bit smoother, so it helps you also with the lipstick application. And if you don't want to put lipstick, because maybe you're going out for lunch, and the worst thing is when your lipstick is all. That's why I don't like lipstick, because sometimes it's too much of a hassle always like re-putting the lipstick, right? If you're going out for lunch, then I prefer a lip gloss, or a lip oil. And then if you just have, after you put your lip oil, you also put a mask, then you might also not need a lipstick, right?
Because it gives you that nice. Gotcha.
Your lips look.
Okay, so I'm going to try a lip mask because I'm interested to see what color, gives me a nice little feel. So I'm going to try a lip mask. That one I've never done before. I'm going to look into a lip oil as well. I already have a lot of lip balms that I love. So I'm really good with that. I'm definitely going to try the masks for, around here.
Yes. Yeah.
I love the vitamin C. I've been using the vitamin C, and I find like my skin is like nice, and like I have no makeup on today, right? Usually I kind of try to get a little, gussied up. But today I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna do my skincare routine and just show up. So, but the vitamin C has just been awesome. I see that brightening effect. It's all, you see not right away, but after a few days of using it, you really see the difference. So I'm definitely a fan.
And be generous with it. Be generous with these
awesome.
serums,
I've been using stuff with green tea in it now. So do you have anything? What are your thoughts on green tea?
It's not an ingredient that I personally need. So I have tried some things with green tea. For my skin, it didn't really make much of a difference. So it's not something that I regularly add. But as I said, whenever I think it is important to put on one face mask a day. I mean, I have seen the difference in my own skin. That's why I'm a big advocate. To the point that I opened a store just with masks, right? I mean, I really believe in them. But what's also very important to keep changing. Don't use the same mask over and over again.
Okay.
If your skin gets used to the same face mask that you keep using, I don't know, you use it every day for 20 days. I mean, you're just not doing any good to your skin. You always have to get your skin used to different products, right?
Gotcha.
And then that's also when you see the effect. Again, if something gives you irritation, but you discontinue immediately.
Gotcha. So you can keep your skin care routine, whatever moisturizer you use, you can keep those things to be the things that work. But the face mask, you're saying, definitely mix the face mask up. Find a few of them that work for you.
I would go a step further. If you now use a lip balm, once it's over, change lip balms. Don't get the same. If you use, it's like with shampoo for hair. Don't keep using the same shampoo. Change. The same. I like to change with everything, even the nose patches. I don't always use the same nose patches.
Gotcha.
I change. Eye patches, change. Keep changing. And of course, you will see some things work really well with you and you will get back to them. But keep changing, and you might even discover then things that work even better, right?
Right.
Yeah. Not to be neglected, hands and feet also.
Right.
Also, the
So
worst thing, you're right. In summer, you go to a beach and your feet are dry and look like crap.
right.
It's not
Right.
nice at all.
Not
It's
nice.
not,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
nice.
Those heels.
Yes.
Maybe they're,
No,
yeah.
yeah. There are these, the ones that get rid of skin over like 5 to 6, no, yeah, no, less than that. Look, yeah, 10 days or so, let's say. The feet masks that get rid of skin. These can look a bit brutal. You do not to be used more than twice a year,
Ooh.
but they're very effective and much better than getting a pedicure. So please do those. I think I'm telling everyone, please do those because they're very, very good. And then hands. There's nothing worse than someone with ugly looking hands, right? Uh, Even hands age quite quickly. Yeah?
Right.
So hand cream all the time, hand cream all the time with SPF, hand masks to nourish your hands. There are also, you'll be surprised, there are also nail and cuticle masks, small masks. Yeah.
Wow. There's so much stuff in the beauty industry. It's insane.
There
But
are masks also for boobs, for butts. There are masks for everything. Yeah?
yeah, I'm like, there's a mask for my butt.
I tried once, you know.
What is it? What does it give you? A bigger booty?
It was supposed to, I still am skinny with, I don't know, but it was supposed to do miracles. But I think for that I would need to do some more sports. But to say there is really a mask for every part of your body.
Right.
Um, don't neglect your skin. Always moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. There's nothing as too much moisturizing. Yeah.
Right. No, it's
Absolutely.
so important. I agree with you 100%. I think it's such an important part of, as marketers, us being out here all the time and we're thinking about it. It's not something we bring to the table all the time, but I think it's something we have to pay attention to, right? How do you maintain, how do you really stay, and it's, again, all of us are chasing the fountain of youth. How do you stay young?
Yeah, and the confidence it gives you when your skin is healthy, when you have
Yeah,
when you have an appointment for work, uh, everything now, everything now is online. You're
yeah,
either meeting people by a video or you're meeting people in person, right?
right,
Uh, Even for the smallest things, right? So your skin always needs to be ready, and you might not want to put. So I'm not a big fan of makeup, as I said, a little bit special occasions, but not on
right,
a daily basis every day. I don't have the time, and I don't. And when it comes to my own face, like foundation, powder, all that, I don't even possess that. I just don't like that. Yeah. So, but I still have to look decent when I'm talking to people, right?
worse,
And it's a matter of confidence for me. And then you only look more professional when people see that you look after
right,
yourself, right?
right.
It makes it can actually be good for business, you know?
It's absolutely good for business, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's definitely something that plays into business. People want to, if you're more confident, you look good, you feel good, that definitely resonates with your potential clients. And they're like, all right, cool. So it adds to it, right? It's not the first thing they're looking at, but it's definitely something that's important. They say the first impression always counts, right? So I think finding that routine that's important for you, that works for you, right? Everything we talk about here
Yeah.
is what, Moret is saying. She's not saying, this is what you need to go do. You need to find your own formula, right? You need to find what works for you. But the thing
Go see a dermatologist, for instance. If you're not
absolutely,
sure what type of skin you have and you see that you're suffering, I mean, as soon as you have any skin concerns, go see a dermatologist. Don't
absolutely.
wait till it's too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
because
so
it might be a serious issue.
yes, 100%. I remember the first time I saw a dermatologist years ago, and then I saw a dermatologist maybe about 2 years ago. So because I was just having some skin issues, and I started to understand what the issue was once you go there, because they really look at your skin and they talk about where there's potential damage, things you can do. So it gives you a real perspective. So I love that you talked about that. Going to the dermatologist could be something that really helps, and understanding what product to put on first, when you're putting it
Yeah.
on, how often you're using it, and really just understanding, again, what's your
And
process for
how
you.
much of a product to put on,
Right,
yeah? So
right,
if it's under eyes, you just need a pea size of product, right? If it's sunscreen, you need to make sure that all your face is covered. So
right.
also there you need to pay attention. And sometimes it comes also with habits,
Yeah,
you notice how much sometimes your skin is very thirsty, so you need to add more.
right.
Sometimes you don't. I am very, very generous when it comes to serums. I'm just putting all
Yeah,
the time, right?
yeah. Agreed. No, I think that makes sense. Yeah, because and it's funny, right? Because even though it seems like you put on a lot, your face is just like, I love it. Your face is just like you turn around 2 minutes later and it's all gone. So your face is just like, I needed this. I was thirsty. Thank you so much. That's how I feel sometimes about my skin. I'm telling you,
And
I was
we
thirsty.
didn't mention something, but since you mentioned routine and because there is a sequence, right? And please, please don't ignore the first step. Wash your face.
Wash.
I know it sounds very obvious, but seriously, with all the crap, the pollution and everything, after the end of the day, you really need to wash your face with a proper cleanser, not just some water like this. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
You
100%, yeah. The
absolutely.
cleanser is important. And then, I mean, I cleanse and then I still wipe with some pads after
Yeah.
I wash my face. I have a
Yes.
fancy brush that I use. It's great, but I still wipe with some pads just to make sure and get that extra dirt off. And you still see things there. So it's so important. And everything, as we're outside, you're 100% right. So many things are just in the atmosphere. So I think this was really awesome. This was such a good way for us to really understand how do we stay camera ready, right? As marketers, we too need to be on top of these things. And I mean, I love the routine. I feel like I've learned so much. I'm definitely looking at lightening my eyelashes, lightening my eyebrows. I'm looking for lip masks. I'm looking for some lip oil as well. I'm like, those are all things on my list. And the aloe vera piece, I wanted to mention, growing up in the Caribbean, right? Aloe vera was something that we had in the back of our yard all the time. My grandmother had like
Great
crazy
for
aloe,
hair. It's great
right?
for hair.
And we would just go open it and use that on our
Yeah.
face. That was my facial growing up as a child, right? So
I
it's one
use
of those things.
pure aloe vera for my
Yeah.
body.
So
Yeah.
it's such an important. Now it's a big superfood, but it's definitely something that
And very cheap.
yeah,
It's a
it's so
very
cheap.
cheap
It's
product.
just so cheap. I have like 10 aloe plants on my balcony right now.
It's
So
a
it's
very
something
cheap product. Yeah.
yeah, very, very cheap product. So I think, yeah, that's something that that's a great part of the routine and it does amazing for your skin. So, all right, this was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
This was so much fun. We're excited. Now you guys know her secrets, why her skin looks so amazing. And she looks like she's what, 30? You said you're gonna be 35? Oh my goodness, Mariah. Come on. I love it. 33, you said. I said I'm sorry, I'm aging you. 33. So good stuff.
43 and very proud of it. As a matter of fact, I look much better now than I did in my 20s because I look after myself. So that's why
Right.
age is, when they say age is a number, it's very true because
Yeah.
you can be 20 years old, but I didn't give a crap about drinking water,
None of
nourishing my
those things.
skin, anything of
Right.
all that. I was like, I really thought that I could not do anything against dry skin. I would go to doctors and say, "Oh, your skin is so dry and everything," and I was like, "Okay, what can I do about it?" Right?
Right.
I look so much healthier now, and my
Right.
skin is so much better now than when I was in my 20s. So it's not a matter of age. Can be 50, 60, 70 years old. Look after your skin, no matter
Take
how
care of
old
it.
or young you
Yeah.
are,
So important. Yeah.
and
Having a
eat
skincare
well.
routine. And this is
Eat
for
well.
men and for women, right? We're not just talking about women, we're talking about anybody here, right?
Yeah.
Having a skincare routine is important. Really spend that time doing that, dedicate the time. And it's a little bit of almost like meditation time as well, too, right? Time where you get to set some time for yourself. You want to play some music, whatever you want to do, you really want to, make it a part of your routine. Just like we're doing this for the hotel marketing space every week, it's a part of our routine. Our skincare is just a part of the routine.
And follow skincare bloggers, follow beauty bloggers.
Mm,
They're a great source of information, right? So it's easy to find the information out there that you need. Yeah, follow blogger that seems to have the same skin concerns that you have. So, for instance, I'm following a skincare blogger in Italy. She has a serious acne problem. So she shares what works, what doesn't work, right? And very
okay.
brave of her just to go out there and to show her face as it is, right? And there's no shame in having skincare problems. My skin, the camera looks is quite kind, but you can already see here. So this is something that I got from using retinol with sun. So that's what I said. I had to learn it the hard way. I don't think I'm getting rid of this mark here. Anyway, so I have a lot of spots, yeah, that come from sun age. I don't know from what, yeah.
Right.
Some things I have improved with my skincare. Other they alleviate a little bit, yeah. So my
Right.
skin is no longer dry. No skin is perfect. Yeah, no skin is
No,
perfect.
skin is perfect.
Don't be ashamed of it. I don't cover, I don't hide my skincare, my skin imperfections. I just try to make it look better as much as I can, and use what works for me. That's it.
Well, we love what works for you because that is what drew me to what you. I was just like, "What are you doing with your face?" And that's what led to this conversation. So it is definitely working. Thank you so much for sharing. This is also such a
You.
personal side, and you usually are so, you keep your personal side, where it needs to be. So thank you for sharing this. This is very personal, and we really
Yeah.
appreciate
In the
it.
next episode, I will talk about all my love life and all the kids I have.
Oh boy, let's go. I'm like, this is becoming a reality show, the hotel marketing show, the love life. I
We
love
will give love advice for marketers, like
Listen, I think it could be a good episode, okay? I don't know. Don't tempt us with a good time. Do not tempt us with a good time. The love life of marketers, what does that look like as you travel
how
the
to
world?
date and use your marketing skills to get the man of your dreams. Oh, I have lots to say.
Well, listen, I am here for that one. Let's figure it out. That's how we should break up the hotel marketing itself with
Yeah.
these types of information, right? Skincare tips and your love life of marketers. So I'm sure that one will be a hit.
Thank you so much, Tamara. Thank you for those who watch. This will stay on the feed for sure, so you can watch it. It might not. I don't think this will go on YouTube. This is more of a personal thing, but it will stay on my LinkedIn live so that people can watch and give us their feedback on what you use also, right? Everyone for skincare. We're here all to learn from each other, not only how to send emails for the World Cup, but also how
Exactly.
to nourish our skin. Thank you so much, Tamara.
Thank you so much, Moret. Thanks for having me. It's always a great time. Take care.
Catch you next time.
Bye.